Speaker, honorable colleagues, I'm Barrister Mohammed Bello Shehu, representing the good people of Fagge Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I stand this morning to move the motion on the menace of erosion and flood within Fagge Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, after reading the head of the motion, I want to read the affected areas and then go straight to the prayer. Mr. Speaker, most of these affected areas include Korungugau, Zingiru Road, Pakwachi, Darirawa in Matagabas, Sabon Birni, Alpha, Tudun Bojua, Alasawa, Jaba, Koreng Akuya, and Kwakwachi 2, all in Fagge local government area of Kano State. These areas, Mr. Speaker, are facing severe and destructive environmental degradation and poverty as a result of erosion and flood occasioned in the said communities. Our prayers, Mr. Speaker, are for the House to resolve and urge the Federal Ministry of Environment and the Ecological Fund Office to, as a matter of urgency, intervene by assessing the erosion problems with a view to ensuring the execution of erosion control and remediation projects at all the affected communities. Number two, to urge the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, to supply relief materials to the affected areas. Number three, to further urge the Federal Ministry of Works and Housing to rehabilitate and reconstruct the affected roads in the communities. Lastly, Mr. Speaker, to mandate the Committee on Appropriation when set up to include the project in the 2024 appropriation budget estimate. I so move, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
The good people of Fagge Federal Constituency. And of course, like you heard, it's an infrastructural motion that focuses on the issue of erosion and flooding that is bedeviling my own community. I think within the motion you've had areas that we said this thing is affecting seriously. It encompasses almost the entire local government as a whole. If you take the Korungugau drainage system that has collapsed, the drainage system I think was constructed, if I say more than 100 years ago, I don't think I'll be joking, because it's the central drainage system for the state itself that passes through the central local government. And then if you take the other erosion problem that has destroyed the main drainage system of Darirawa and Matagabas, coming down to Alpha, Sabon Birni, Jaba, up to Sabon Gari, also needs serious attention of government. Whenever it rains, you need to go and see how people are living. That's why within the motion we also ask for relief materials to be sent to this particular community from the federal government in the last 12, 20 or 24 years. We've never received any intervention from the federal government whatsoever. And the ecological problem has been there since the history of local government. Yes.
Sir, in view of the fact that the motion you raised was a very important one.
Yep. Look at it, the essence of ending the subsidy regime is to create access for the government to spend on such infrastructural issues. That's one aspect. Ecological fund is a conglomerate of funds coming from within and outside the country. So I believe the government, of course, will have funds that it can avail and make this particular motion become a reality.